What is up, you guys? So today we're gonna play some FIFA 20. I'm starting this as a career mode as a manager, and I'm gonna start with the team of PSG. In real life, PSG was handed the title because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and therefore I'm trying to bring them to glory and try to win them a few titles and maybe a Champions League. So now you see this, I'm editing my team. Oh, and I'm playing this on all the games I play or is on legendary difficulty. So this PSG team, it is actually a very strong team already. So I will be trying to sell some players and maybe bring some players in. And you see I am editing all the tactics to suit my likeness because I'm used to playing this tactic. I'll be maybe focusing on young player development, so I might be loaning out most of the young player and only training a few. This PSG team is actually a pretty old team, I can say. So I'll be selling some old players and bringing some young ones in and training them up. So you can see here that I'm actually loaning out all the players which I don't want to use, which I will not be using. And I'm now recording all this in post commentary, which means I am not recording while I'm playing this gameplay. So if you want me to do a post commentary more, you can tell me in the comments, or if you want me to capture my live reaction in playing while I'm playing the game, you can always leave it in the comment section below. And you can tell me if you want to do this type of premiere for these types of episode, maybe in a new career mode. You can also tell me. And if you have any career mode suggestion or any game suggestion, you can put it down in a comment. I will try to fulfill your desire. So to start off with this, I will be playing some pre-season game later, which you'll see in a few moments. So here I am with will be playing Barcelona, and I think I have a 3-0 result, right? No, we lost 3-0 here, so it's a disappointing start to my career. And now we're gonna hop into the second game, which is against Bayern Munich. Alright, I think we lost here also. Yeah, we lost 1-0 here. So it's not the greatest of start here, and I think Paradis was injured. In that, he was injured for 8 weeks. He's out for 8 weeks. And here we have a draw which concludes our pre-season tournament. And here I received an offer for Thiago Silva. He's a pretty old player, so I might be considering to sell him. You'll see in a moment I will be negotiating for him. So they started off with 18.4 and I wanted to sell him for 21.5, but they seems to be hardcore on 18.4 only. So I tried to lower it down to 20 at the end, which I think they accepted. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, they accepted the 20 mil, so it's, I think he was eventually sold. And Cavani here, he have another offer, so I will be negotiating this, and I plan to later on bring in Virgil van Dijk. He's a world-class centre back at Liverpool, so I had him shortlist and I will be negotiating for his transfer later on in the video, you'll see. And Cavani, I wanted to sell all these players for as much profit as possible so that I can bring in more players. So you see I sell him for 35, and here I'm gonna negotiate for Van Dijk, which actually Jurgen Klopp is quite really resistant on his negotiation. I really had hard time negotiating with him. I tried for 90, but he wanted 159, which you can see brings my transfer budget all the way to zero. So I tried to negotiate for only 100 mil, but he still wanted, and because I removed the sell on clause, which we actually do need. um, he raised the price to 161, and he's gonna think about it. Usually when they think about it, usually they will not accept afterwards. So in a while here you will see me negotiating again. Yeah, they said the transfer offer was not acceptable. So I tried to negotiate again, and actually this didn't end well. You could just say that my negotiation tactics are really poor and really lame. So this is my first time having to talk to you guys. So if you want this more in the future, or you just want me to put some music in the background, you can always leave it in the comments below. You can tell me. But here you see, I really wanted to bring in Van Dijk, but it's not possible because they really don't allow. Well, Jurgen Klopp stormed out of the negotiation room, and since I actually sold Cavani and Thiago Silva, I wanted to bring in a replacement first team centre back and a rotational striker. So here I'm gonna search up for Otamendi, which is I think I searched up for Laporte, right? Yeah, Laporte. I thought it's Otamendi. So I searched up for Laporte. I eventually signed him, and I also wanted to buy a rotational striker. So there you can see my shortlist. I have Timothy Weah, I have Gabriel Jesus, and I have Anthony Martial. So these three is three of them are young, three of them are pacey, which is my type. So I hope to bring them in as a rotational striker. And here Laporte, I tried in, like, I think I put 70 mil just now, and with 5% self-on clause. So and then I negotiated with him afterwards. Yeah, I negotiated with him, and we'll see. He's obviously will play all the games in the season because I sold Thiago Silva, and he's supposed to be a replacement for Thiago Silva. Because Silva is aging, so I wanted to replace him with a way more younger player. Because if they're the players in FIFA 20, if they are aging, usually their stats will drop. So I needed a replacement centre back. So I think I went in with too much. 210 for wage and 250,000 for signing bonus. I think it's maybe I went overboard, but we got the signing, which is alright. And afterwards, after that, I thought for a long while. I thought that if I should sign Anthony Martial, Gabriel Jesus, or Timothy Weah, but eventually you will see that I will go and make a bid for Anthony Martial. You'll see in a moment. So here I'm still choosing, but eventually I went into bid for the first one because I thought that if I cannot have Martial, then I will get Gabriel Jesus instead, because both of them are almost the same, their stats are almost the same. So here I bid for 25 million, which I think they accepted. No, but they did not accept it. But eventually they came back. They said they wanted to think for a while, which I thought that, oh, this negotiation is not happening. So but after a few days you see that I was wrong, that they actually somehow accepted a 40 plus mil deal. Yes, and you see here 48, which is quite reasonable, so I accepted the deal. So I went ahead and negotiate, and he's obviously a rotational striker. I won't be playing him in crucial match, but maybe he will come up the bench sometimes and play a few matches. But I will be mostly putting him on the bench, so he will not play a lot of games. And if you all have any if you all play FIFA 20 and you enjoy the gameplay, put a like, on this video. And also, if you have any suggestion for any players, do put it in the comments below. Or if when I do this premiere, you can type in live chat and tell me what you want. So here I will be playing my first match. I will be post commentating it, which means obviously I know the results, and I will be trying to let you guys anticipate the result and trying to not spoil too much. So let's get into our first game as the PSG boss. Let's do this. So they are starting with Mendy in goal, and they are playing a 4-4-2. So 4 centre backs, 4 midfield, and 2 strikers. This is how state ranks will be starting, and this is actually a cup. It is a French cup, so which means if they, I think this is because State Reims won the French League Cup and Paris won the league last year. I'm not quite sure, but it's like the FA Community Shield in UK. So this is our starting lineup. We're playing a 4-2-4, so there will be 4 strikers, 2 midfield, and 4 centre backs. And I'm starting Navas in goal. So hype for my first game as PSG boss. So let's do this. Alright. So State Reims will kick off the game. Let's see. Alright, so they will be kicking off the game. And State Reims actually started very strongly. They went on the attack at the start. Well, I think it's because poor defending on my part. And I let him too many space and he shot. Whoa, and a great shot indeed. And he was eventually saved by Navas, but it's not quite a big deal, so I wouldn't be too worried. If Navas saved that type of shot more often, then we will not concede any goal. So here State Reims went on the attack, which was intercepted easily by me, and I tried to play it forward, but it was a dumb pass, and I think I pressed a wrong button here, so I pass it back, and then I pass it to Paredes, pass it to a new signing Martial, and I tried to dribble it, but it did not work. So I passed it to Sarabia, I passed it to Paradise, and then he turned and he shot with his left foot. What a great goal this is! Amazing goal. My first goal as a PSG boss. This is life. We are hoping to see more of this in the future, guys. So this is his replay of the goal. Shot with a left foot. What a great goal. 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. And over here, I was trying to intercept the ball, and I think I eventually did. And then I pass it to Neymar. Oh, it's Martial, sorry. But I passed it to Martial. He shot, but it was a penalty. Amazing, guys. It is a chance for us to go 2-0 in front, but this didn't actually end well. As you see in a moment, I missed the penalty, which I actually hit the post. You see Neymar going up to take it, because I actually don't quite like Neymar's run-up. His run-up is actually really slow, which really give me too many time to think which side I can go and let the goalkeeper guess very easily. You see, he's running so slow, and I should have stick with my original side, but mistakes happen. I missed that penalty, and I think that was it. Okay, here. Alright, here I think we tried to get on the attack, but we didn't manage to, which was unfortunate because we really need the 2-0 lead to secure the game. And here we should have got a free kick. Look at the tackle. It should be a free kick there. And they gone on the attack, and they managed to go on the counter. And this through ball forward, but It was saved by Navas, and at first I thought that was in. I thought that was in, but he didn't score that one. Over here, we tried to go on the counter, which from goalkeeper Navas, but I flopped it and gave away possession. And I think they went on the counter again, which actually this type of counter attack shouldn't be considered because it could lead up to so many chances in goal. So here we went on the counter again. I was trying so hard to get the second goal, and I passed it to Sarabia, and Neymar was down there. I passed it to him, and I shot, and it was a goal. What a great goal it was! Top corner, first time finish. Let's go, 2-0. First game as PSG boss, a 2-0 result. I mean like 2-0 at halftime is a really good result. If I can score 1 or 2 more goals in the second half, this game will be done and dusted and over before we know it. Oh, and let me remind you, I'm playing this game on a legendary difficulty, and if you think that this difficulty is seemingly too easy for me, you can just let me know in the comments. I'll try to pump it up to ultimate difficulty, which actually will be a challenge for me. If you want to see me struggle, you can always do that. I will try to play it on ultimate difficulty, but yeah, if you want you can do it. And here we went on the attack again, but I was trying to do the same shoot, like same angle, set up Neymar there, but it didn't happen. Neymar was I didn't manage to shot with Neymar, and here they went on the counter attack. I thought they were about to score. I pray for the referee to just blow the whistle, but the ref is not blowing and he somehow add up 3 minutes of extra injury time. Here I thought they were about to shoot. He shoot. Oh, great save by Navas. It was a very great save by Navas. And I thought I gave it away there just now. So at halftime, 2-0 result. It is a great result at halftime. I hope to get another few more goals in second half. So here, well, you see, this is actually hilarious, guys. So at first, he was dribbling at me and he crossed the ball. I gave it away here, and then he passed it. Oh, it's not this part. My mistake. Well, there is one part in the game which is super hilarious. You'll see it in a moment, I guess. Where the defender was on the floor, he blocked the shot with over here. He blocked the shot with his foot while he was on the ground. It was Bernard. Bernard blocked his foot with while he was on the ground. Amazing stuff, guys. Wow, I never saw before that type of goal line save. And here I cross in with Neymar, and I cross into Martial. Oh, he could have gone a debut goal, but Marquinhos. Oh my goodness, that was so close to a goal, guys. Well, here they won the counter, so they pass it to, now this is Niang. Oh, and they gave away the possession, and we got back possession. Here we gone into Mbappe and Di Maria. Mbappe, Neymar, Mbappe again here, and we gave away possession. Well, this was kind of poor gameplay, guys. I don't think so. You should actually ask me to play on ultimate difficulty because I don't feel like ultimate is suitable for me. But this fingertip save by Navas here, it's similar to the first time they shot. Here we won the game by 2-0. It is a great result, guys, but here it gave me a heart attack. I thought we were conceding a penalty, but eventually we won the cup. So let's enjoy the cup lifting. My first trophy as a PSG manager, and here it goes. Right here, enjoy.
First piece of silverware, and that is never to be sniffed at as the players applaud the fans who've been backing them today.
Yeah, it's always nice, Derek, it really is. But I think the players are more concentrated on their fitness levels in this game.
Now for the trophy lift. And the players always savour these moments.
The fans are enjoying it. They'll be looking forward to 9 months' time when they're picking up a big one.
That is certainly the hope. And now the players posing for the images that will be sent around the world, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy it. Have 5 minutes enjoying these moments, but it is pre-season. Got to make sure that you put that to the back of your mind now. A lot of hard work to be done. Bigger trophies round the corner.
So get in there, guys. We got our first piece of silverware as a PSG. Boss, even though this is technically a pre-season trophy, but I'll still take it. It's our first piece of silverware as a PSG, boss, and hope for more of this to come. So I'm gonna do a post-match press conference here, and I might be doing all this more often because I want to raise morale. So if you have a low morale team, you can't actually it will affect their stats actually. So I need to keep morale high. And that would conclude our episode, guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.